Hi, Belle. It's a nice extractor fan you have. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. I'm coming all the way from Cheshire. My name's Nick. I'm hosting the cook-alongs along with Marnie Zuto. But so today we're going to be doing our second part of our Thai cook-along. We've got some products provided to us by, well, actually one Leo beer is provided to us, and some Raja spices that we'll be using today as well. But I'd like to welcome our cook for the day and our wonderful host, who's such the heartbeat of our show, Marnie Zuto.
Oh, thank you so much. That's such a great introduction. Hello, everyone, and I am Marnie. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. And today I'm going to show you how to make Thai corn cake. And today we have a special product for us to use today as well. So thank you, West Mill. I'm going to use a little bit of splash of Amoy soy sauce as well, apart from Raja dry powder. And should I start with the ingredients?
Yeah, let's go through everything, Marnie.
Yes, okay. So the ingredients are 220 grams of
Marnie,
fresh corn kernels.
Getting these corn. This is like a hard job, and I'm making a right mess of this.
Oh, tell me about it. It's just all over the place. It's just like jumping outside the chopping board. So I have to scoop it up all together. But it's really worth it to use the fresh corn on the cob, really.
Okay.
Yep. And then for the batter mix, we use flour and 90 grams of flour, and also about a third teaspoon, not a third quarter of teaspoon of baking powder mixed together. Yeah. And then we also have 2 cloves of garlic, but because of I have got such a small tiny garlic clove, so I use 4 because I like garlic.
Yeah, I like a bit of garlic.
Yeah, and ground coriander seed, which is this one that I use. And I also use paprika. Oh no, this one. Paprika. Cheers. And then I also use ground cumin as well. Okay. And then after that, I use salt, a little bit of sugar. But sugar is not really necessary, really, because of sweet corn, fresh sweet corn is quite sweet already. But if you want to add it a little bit more, that's fine. And I also have 1 egg.
1 egg. So I wonder if anybody's using any alternate products. Is anybody using frozen rice or frozen corn or tin corn?
Hiya. Yes, my alternative is that I am using frozen corn. And what's really nice about my corn is that it was actually grown by one of the charities that I work with called Orb Community Enterprise. So it was grown in their own garden because corn's not in season yet. So this is last year's corn from last summer. So it was fresh, but then it's been frozen. And then, of course, I'm having a go at veganizing the recipe. And instead of using an egg, I'm using a chia seed egg. And I just want to say, I think I've got one of my students who's also involved in Orb is joining us today. So if you're there, hello, Robin.
Yeah, we met Robin.
Oh, hiya. Sorry, I was late. I'm always late.
So thank you so much, Robin and Julia, who are joining us today. It really means a lot, really, and I'm really grateful for you to be here. So, Robin, have you prepared everything?
Yes. So we've got the flour right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. We're using a few alternative ingredients. So let me just find them. So instead of the coconut oil, we're using a bit of sunflower oil instead.
That's perfectly fine. That is such a good idea because of not everyone have got coconut oil around, really. and sunflower oil is quite easy to use and very versatile. So that is very wise as well. And have you got the fresh coriander as well, Robin?
So we've had to use.
So we've got oregano.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. So I hope everyone is ready to go.
Yep.
So what are we going to do first?
Can I just ask Becky a really quick question? I've realised I haven't got any eggs. What quantity of chia seed and water is she using?
So it's a tablespoon of ground chia seeds. Make sure you ground it in your pestle and mortar first.
Yeah.
3 tablespoons of water.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Do you have chia seeds, Jenny?
Yes, she does.
That is brilliant. I actually tried it last night and it works really well with chia seeds. Really, it is really, really nice. And but what I do, I sort of the taste will be slightly different, but for funny enough, when it was vegan, it's really nice and crispy. So go for it. So what I'm gonna start warm up this pan first that we will fry. Okay. So it's just a low heat really. This it's about medium to low heat just to warm the frying pan. If you feel like you want to put the oil, that's fine as well. On my recipe, I put 100 ml of oil, but actually it really depends on how big is your pan. So mine is quite big. So today I use about 200 ml.
How deep do we want the oil?
How deep is my oil or how deep is my pan?
How deep is the oil?
About 2 inch.
Well, that's the size of the pan, but how deep is the oil?
Oh, all right. Oh, sorry. All right. Okay, let me try. I haven't. Let me pour it. It's not very deep, Nick. My oil is not very deep. It's manageable. I would say it's about 1 centimeter from the bottom.
Okay, so it just about covers the bottom of the pan, really?
Yes.
But not deep frying.
No. I try to avoid deep frying. And this, I think if you got the right temperature, you don't really need to deep fry it.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready? So in this pestle and mortar, I can't say that word properly. They are fresh coriander and also garlic as well. So I'm gonna start work on it. Okay, Thai people use it a lot, so impress yourself.
Probably Dale needs to mute
It's just Marnie who's the loudest.
Go on.
So she's muted. Isn't this perfect?
Ah. I feel like there should be something else going in here as well. I've only got the fresh coriander and the garlic and some salt.
No, hello. No, yeah. We're gonna try with crush this coriander and garlic first, and then we're gonna start to put dry spices. Okay. So what Thai people tend to do, they tend to really work it, really bruise it. My paste is really become quite rough paste now.
Yeah.
I can't really show you because this is very heavy. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this. You see it?
Like a pesto or something.
Almost, yes. But this is Thai people tend to do. They really bang their pestle and mortar. And then you have to put dry spice, which is ground cumin.
What was that, sorry?
Ground cumin. Ground cumin.
It's easy to say it's courgette, is it?
Pardon?
It's easy to say it's courgette. It's cumin, is it?
Oh, that is just as bad. Basically, I can't really speak English much, really. So I put ground cumin, ground paprika.
Hey, Marnie, you'll be impressed. Look which cumin I have.
Oh, you went out and got it yourself.
Oh, I've had that in the cupboard for ages. It's the best kind of spices, aren't they?
Yeah, that is very good because they pick the spice up at the very fresh timing of the year, you see. So it really makes a difference, really. And then I put ground coriander seed as well in there. And then I'm gonna grind it. So just gonna do it like, how do you call it? How do you call this motion?
Quick question. Did you say, is it the coriander powder that's going into the pestle and mortar?
Coriander powder, yes, that's the one.
Into the
So
pestle.
ground cumin, yeah.
So all the spices are going in the pestle and mortar.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you say all the spices go in here?
Yes.
As well as the fresh coriander, yeah?
Yes, go with fresh coriander. I know it's a bit strange, but I am just trying to keep everything nice and easy and less washing up as much as possible. So now it's kind of mixed nicely already, but actually, hang on, I think I need to sort of crush it a little bit more. So there, if you would like to unmilk.
Hang on, Marnie. So we're putting some sugar in here as well?
No. So in here, there are fresh coriander.
Yeah.
Okay, garlic. Ground cumin.
Yeah.
Ground coriander seed.
Yeah, got it.
And ground paprika.
Okay, and then we're bashing.
And bashing. I like that word.
That's fast.
That's what I have to learn when I was young, because otherwise I can't get out of the kitchen. We have to do it quite fast as well. Am I right, Belle? Belle might be able to help me with this.
Yes, absolutely. That's how we master the mortar when we're little.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are sous chef for mummy.
Yeah. So are you guys ready for the next stage?
Yeah, that's good, Marnie. Yeah.
Okay. Next stage, we're gonna grab an empty bowl.
Okay.
Okay. And we are going to mix the flour and baking powder, put it in the bowl.
So that's 90 grams of flour, is it?
Yeah, 90 grams of flour, and also about 3/4 teaspoon. How do you call that?
Teaspoon?
3/4 teaspoon of baking powder in here.
It says one whole one on your recipe.
Yeah, I just want to adjust it now. But you can put 1 teaspoon, that's fine. I think because of 1 teaspoon, because on the recipe it was a gluten-free flour, that's why. But this one we use a normal flour. Okay. And next thing is we put about 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Oh.
I use Himalayan salt, pink salt. Okay. And then I put a little bit of sugar, but you can leave sugar alone, really, because sweet corn is already kind of sweet.
No, just you're just using granulated sugar, or?
Any is fine. Yeah. Yep. And then we put water in the batter. It's 50 ml of water.
50 ml.
Whole one is better. Yeah.
What's that, like 3 large shots? I'm down at the pub tonight, so maybe I'll get to have a shot again.
Go ahead, and then you put the spice mix in here as well, and then you put the eggs in.
Nice mix, the egg, and the water as well.
Yep. And then you put corn on the cob. Not the corn on the cob, the corn kernel. And mix it all together. Are you okay, Robin?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. I think I've got everything in, so yeah.
That's good, well done.
I was just saying, well done, you're doing better than me. I haven't got everything in yet.
What are you putting in now, Becky?
I've got the flour, the water, and then the spice mix. And do I put in the corn and the sweet corn as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go.
There you go. Thank you, Robin. You can be my sous chef. How is Josie doing?
I'm good, thank you. Just about to put my corn. I've got like a baby mortar and pestle, so
All right.
took me forever.
Well, Marnie, is this supposed to become smooth? Am I just mixing it quite bumpy?
It's a tonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony, can I have a look? Look like your consistent is slightly too loose, too watery almost. Mine is quite thick. Mine is like this, quite thick.
Can't see you yet, Marnie.
Can you see me? Mine is quite thick.
Actually, yeah. So Tony just needs to add some more flour then, do you think?
Probably have to add a little bit more flour. How much of the water that you put in, Tony?
Who knows? I don't measure.
That's helpful. I need only 50 mils of water, please.
Look, it's okay now.
Yeah, mine. Yeah. Just roll with it. It will be okay. So mine is like this. So we are almost ready to fry our
This is very
pancake, guys.
I think I need more flour as well, actually, Marnie.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bit runny. Let's have a look. We'll have a little look around, see how everybody else is getting on.
Yeah. That's good, Becky. That is good.
Marnie, is mine a little bit watery, I think?
No. That look good. We like it a little bit sloppy like that.
Okay, thank you.
That's like you, Josie. You got it bang on there.
Yeah, I think so. That's perfect. That is rather
A little bit runny, Marnie.
Just slightly runny, but just roll with it and see how it goes. Just try the first fritter first. And if it's not really shaped nicely, just add a little bit more flour.
Okay.
Mine's reasonably stiff.
Yeah, that's it. I like it stiff.
Good, actually. I think if you Thai girls are all helping your mums when you're little, that's why you're all such brilliant cooks.
See what?
How are you doing?
Good, Victoria.
Guys?
Hello. I think I'm there. I've used corn flour, so it's a bit heavy going.
Okay, that's fine. Just see how it goes. It would be interesting as well. Oh, fun! We don't.
I think mine's okay. It looks a little bit loose still, so I might just add some extra flour.
I would recommend you guys just try to fry your first fritter first, and if it's not shaped nicely, if it goes like that, you can add a little bit more flour for the next one.
Okay.
Hi, Petra. That
Hi.
looks good.
I
Looks
finally
safe.
pulled up.
Yeah, fantastic. And so what I'm going to add as well, I'm going to add about splash of this almond soy sauce as well, just to lift everything up a little bit. Okay. Just a little tiny splash as well, not too much. Well, if I can open it, hurt. I didn't open it yet.
It's quite hard, isn't it, that?
That's it. Well, it means that it's been filled nicely, you see. How is Danny doing?
Danny, you there? Didn't get a very good angle on your iPad, but
Yeah, I can't get it to stand up. So that's it. I can't get it to stand up, but I'm doing okay. I think it's a bit wet, so I'm putting some more flour in.
Yeah.
Well, Marnie says just roll. Marnie's back straight. We're just rolling with it.
Okay, doesn't it? Yours looks like mine actually. I've got a temperature gun as well. Yeah, that looks okay. That's what mine looks like. Yeah.
I don't know how much more flour. So.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check my oil. I'm not showing off at all. And I want about 170. If Nui come on yet, if Nui gonna show us how to test the oil, the oil temperature.
She's not here today, unfortunately.
Okay.
Is
there anything
to check? Method would be you get a wooden spoon and then you stick it in the oil and see bubbles.
Okay. So is it like a champagne bubble?
Spoon trick. You put the wooden spoon in and what?
You should see bubbles coming up off the side of the wooden spoon.
Oh, I'll try that.
A bit early for me, yeah.
Yes, I can.
So I noticed actually when we were looking at the dishes, we've got Chrissy's and Petra's. I thought were very green. Have you guys added a lot more coriander? Or?
Hello. What I unmuted, hurrah. Yeah, what I did is Jeff went up, an emergency shopper, bought me a bag of fresh coriander, and then I stripped all the leaves off and I frozen the stalks. But from a 25-gram bag, I got my 10 grams of fresh coriander leaves.
Oh,
so yes, it is lovely and green, which looks great with the yellow.
Yeah, I think it's going to go very well. I love that, color. And when you kind of serve it, you can serve it with fresh tomato salsa as well, which is going to make it even more vibrant in color. So it will be red, a bit of yellow, a bit of green, and tomato always also add a little bit of freshness as well. So my oil is ready. So I'm going to use a tablespoon. It really depends how much do you want your fritter to be, which size that you want really. I like it quite small and bite size and quite thin. So I'm going to put.
Sorry to ask another question. I missed out the egg. When were we supposed to add the egg?
When we actually put everything in the bowl.
Oh, no wonder mine was so stiff. I'll add it now.
Yeah, add it in. We need it to be stiff. I like it stiff. Go on.
So we'll go with a whole tablespoon.
Yeah, a tablespoon is good.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna dollop it in. Okay, you have to be quite focused and quick, and also be careful as well because we are dealing with the hot oil here. So I put the second spoon down now.
We're going to fill the pan, are we, Marnie?
Pardon?
Filling the pan with the corn cakes.
Are you going to throw the pan with the corn cakes? What are you talking?
We're filling it. We're doing like as many as we can get in.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
Sorry, I was like, what? Are you going to throw the pan with the corn cake? So I'm just going to, dollop it in. Thick or thin is really, use your judgment, really. Okay.
Is this quite a common dish in Thailand?
Yes, for the starter, but they normally not use these herbs and spices. This is one of my recipes because of, I think, I like those cumin and ground coriander and coriander, fresh coriander as well. This is basically my recipe, really.
Thai and Indian, is it?
Yes, a little bit of Indian, twist in it. So I think it's nice. Add a little bit of depth of flavor. That's what I like.
Good. They do look big, don't they, Josie?
Right, I was paying, like, I wasn't paying attention in my phone. I was like just concentrating, turning my picture. But anyway, it looks all right. It's good. There you go.
So what kind of temperature are you on there, guys? Are you on like a medium heat or?
Sorry?
You on a medium heat or what are you on there? Like number 5?
No meat for me.
No, is it a medium heat? Like on the
Medium heat, I think it is. Or maybe high.
On my induction hob is on number 6 at the moment, really. And this Thai corn cake is so versatile. You know, you can have it as a starter. Actually, sometimes I eat it as a breakfast as well. So I put smoked salmon and poached eggs on top. Ooh, who's that? That looks wonderful.
Hero.
Me,
That's
money.
Hero.
Yeah.
Hi, Hero. Are you okay?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Hero, did you use
I'm all
fresh corn or was it frozen or tinned?
Tinned.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It's holding together all right?
Yeah, they look good. They look all right.
Cool.
Yeah, so who else that used tin corn from the tin?
Kenny says yes.
Yeah, I used tin corn and chia seeds because I was disorganized and didn't have any eggs.
How is it bind? Is it bind okay?
Yeah, I think so. I did put a little bit of extra water in because the chia seeds were a bit too stuck together.
How much did you put chia seed in then?
I did what Becky said, so 1 tablespoon of chia seeds with 3 tablespoons of water, but then I put a good splash extra when I mixed it into the flour.
Oh, that's good as well.
I don't really measure,
Yeah,
I'm not very good at measuring.
I think cooking are like that, really. You have to be flexible because it really depends on the amount of other ingredients and the type of utensil that you use as well.
So
Yeah, definitely.
Now, are you? You were looking for them to be golden brown or?
Yes, mine is almost ready, the first batch here. So I think what are we gonna do? We're just gonna, I'm just gonna show you the first batch. And then if everyone ready to show me around as well, your finishing product would be any good.
Sorry, Manny. Do we need to lay them on a kitchen towel?
That's correct. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
How is it look, Tony?
Tony's ready. He's eating them already.
They look good, Tony.
I bet Tony's put some chili in there though.
How is the spices? Is it okay? Is it about right? Oh, thank you so much. So mine is kind of ready. And what I tend to do as well, you see, I tend to semi-fry it as well. And then I can put it in the freeze it, and then I can put it in the oven as well. So basically, it's quite a good recipe, a good dish really that you can prepare it in advance, freeze it, and reheat or bake it later as well.
Okay.
Are you okay, Victoria?
These are delicious. Sorry, I couldn't wait.
Oh. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, like I said before, you can eat it with well, am I right that Thai people like to eat it with sweet chili sauce?
Yes, that definitely. That's what I'm going for as well. Sweet chili sauce.
Is there any other sauce that you would recommend?
Oh, I love it with the spicy sriracha sauce as well.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone on the sort of spicy side, then try that. And then last time I made my version, I used the sriracha, mixed with the mayo. You know, you can make it more with mix with mayo, like a Japanese mayo and sriracha sauce, and you mix it up, and then it will become, you know, quite creamy and mild. And it is
Yeah. And also just to add about sweet chili sauce, I actually do sweet chili sauce as well for dipping, so that's really good. And I also like to make the tomato salsa to eat with this as well. So it's gonna be add a little bit of acidity. So it really lifts everything up. And talking about that, what I tend to do is I tend to hang on a minute. Where did I prepare myself? Hang on, sorry.
You going for the wine?
No. Look at me using my foot. Sorry. So I prepare my serving plate here, and I will plate it up a little bit. Okay. So is everyone plating up?
Yep, I'm done.
Brilliant. That is good, Jocelyn. So professional.
There you go.
That looks beautiful. What is the red thing on top?
Just a long chili left over from Wednesday.
Oh yeah, why not? So what I tend to do as well, this is mine. Oh, who is that? That looks beautiful.
That's mine. I've got homemade chili jam, and there's my beauty. That I've just tasted one, Moni. They are amazing. They're so delicious. Who would have thought that sweet corn fritters would be so delicious? So yes, I just went around the garden, got some bits. I put some raw sweet corn on as well. It's really tasty. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you like it. What I tend to do as well before I serve, I tend to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice on top just to lift the dish up a little bit. And I can have it with my beer.
Just showing you mine.
Oh, that looks good.
Right, Becky.
Showing you mine. I've got some chili jam on mine. I let it down with a little bit of rice wine vinegar, and then a little bit of salad that's just been picked from the garden.
It worked well with the egg replacement, did it, Becky?
This is mine.
Yeah, no, the egg replacement worked well, sorry.
Bye. Okay. I'm nowhere near plating up, guys. I'm going to fast today.
Ooh.
Oh, they look good, Petra.
Yeah. Yep. This is mine. Sorry.
That looks good, Petra. That looks really quite a good chunk size as well.
This is mine. Sorry.
Sorry.
Can you see my one?
Yep, Belle, that looks
Can you
lovely.
see
I
my
like
money?
that. Yep, that looks beautiful. I like that.
I love it. Money it's delicious. Recipe money is really, really good. I love it.
So this is ours.
Wow.
That's ours.
They look awesome. Have you tried one yet?
No, we're just letting them cool down for a bit.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey guys.
Yeah, let's do that.
They look very fat.
That's me. The kids are already had enough of them.
This is
Very
my
good,
money.
Molly, very good. I love it.
No.
Money.
That looks fantastic, Shiro.
Thank you. I have to try now.
So Tony, that mixture is not too watery for you, isn't it? It's fried okay. Eaten. So Nick, would you like to do a big shot that show everyone with their dish, and then we can take the screenshot then?
Hang on, Mari, I've not finished plating up yet.
Because you keep eating this one.
They're too good. They are too good. It's really cheap. The flavour is awesome. And you can use it for versatile as well, I think, isn't it?
Your signal went a little bit. Yeah, unsteady. I'm sorry.
Great dish, Marnie. Great recipe. It's very versatile, and the flavour is wicked.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's very easy to make as well. Unbelievable. So this is mine. And because of we already done, so I have to say goodbye. And thank you so much to let me, to allow me to be here today. And Robin, I hope that you can join us again and again next week, maybe.
And we've got Miss Nuts.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep. Very good, very good.
How about T and Chloe? Where's T and Chloe? Hi, lovely.
Hiya. I think you're muted. It looks amazing though.
It looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So you make the tin corn. Is it all right?
Yes, I made using the tin corn. It's quite crunchy and very nice.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I like the way you put it on the bowl as well. That's quite interesting. What are you having it? Is it interesting?
Yes, I wanted to add some salsa and avo here, as well as some Nando sauce with mayo on it.
That's it. I would have it with salsa. Good choice. Orange?
Yes. Yeah, it's a nargi. So I just thought I don't have lemon. What would make the plate look nice? So I just decided, let me make it citrus.
Okay, that is brilliant. That is a good idea. So Nick, thank you so much, T, and I hope Chloe enjoy it as well.
Yeah, another awesome cook along. Thank you, Marnie, for the recipe. And again, I'm starving at the end of these ones, but this looks fabulous. So we have cook alongs on Wednesday and Saturday, don't we, Marnie?
Yes, Petra gonna teach us how to make pasta, aren't you, Petra?
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, sorry. Yes, so Wednesday we're making pasta. I got one dry pasta and one wet pasta. So one green and one of any sort of spices you have in the cupboard that you would like to use. I'm going to use paprika and I'm going to use a green leaf like a spinach or a rocket or a watercress.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Ooh, what a start, Victoria.
We're too excited about this.
Oh,
amazing.
thank you so much. How many people are here at the moment then, right now?
We've got 19 online here, and then obviously lots more on Facebook and YouTube. But we are maybe thinking about going for the world record, aren't we, Marnie?
Well, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for you, Nick, but thank you.
I'm in communications with Guinness on this. Norris McWhirter is going to come back to me, apparently, and we'll find out if we can get the most people cooking along virtually. I think it shouldn't be that hard to do because there's no current record holder.
Great. You can just keep that last sentence to yourself. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us today. Special thanks to Westmill Company, which is that provide us Leo Beer, Amoy, Raja, Lotus, Curry Paste, also Pride Coconut Milk, and a lovely, lovely green dragon rice. It's very good rice as well. Are you drinking now? We can drink now, don't we? Because we don't have to keep it for next week. Otherwise, please do. And Great British Food Festival as well. So otherwise, thank you very much for everyone who's joining us. Please don't forget that we will do cook along every Wednesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 1 p.m. I will see you next Wednesday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Otherwise, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Marnie.
Thank you.
Bye.